And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got the American League Wild Card Series. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. And we're just about set to get this Wild Card Series underway, Siggy. Game 1 has outsized importance in a 3-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Guys are always talking about setting the tone in Game 1 of a series. Well, in a 3-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Garrett Cole. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now? Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone. So we're off and running in Game 1. The 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Wells makes the play, and there's one down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida, and it's fouled away. And a pitch. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 2 away.
Well, I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch. Right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now, but might get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
2 outs, base is empty. Devers now. That one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And this is inside.
It's a good take.
Two outs, base is empty. Fouls it off, still The wind of the pitch. Goes down looking. Red Sox go down quietly, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Back in the Bronx, and on the mound today, Tanner Houck. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
And he deals. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. Line drive, caught. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Aaron Judge in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Judge rips that one. Rafaelo sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. Nothing for the Yanks in the first. Second inning upcoming from the Bronx. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hits it away for the out.
That is it. The catcher,
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
you come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of the wild card series. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder,
Cedane Rafaela, the next to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
That's a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And a pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. And the Red Sox lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Soto reached 500 walks faster than anyone in baseball history. This guy is a once-in-a-generation type player.
Hout back to work. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The wind of the pitch. Almost got him. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The 1-2. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that one hammered. Abreu going back. Out of here. A solo shot. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that. It's so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Oswaldo Cabrera in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it to Casas. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the home run. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch is in for a strike. 1-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game one. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Wells over at second, one down. Gleyber swings, drives one. That's back. He jacks that one out to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
A hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
So one out, nobody on. Here's Alex Verdugo. First pitch, and he just misses. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game one of this 3-game set. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Here's a 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting up. The first baseman.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. And that's in for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Ripped to the right center. Base hit. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike. Outside low. Ball 1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
2 outs. In the air, left field. Durant drifts towards it. Nabs it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0.
You so electric, baby. Don't know how I let you take.
And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The right-hander back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Here comes the 0-1.
Hogan, the one thing about that is Sox, speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Soto makes the grab, one down.
Batting up, the second baseman,
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game one. This building with every out.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and 1-1. And that's outside. Righty delivers. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Makes the grab and a leaping play at the wall.
Just a great place to play the outfield. Very friendly wall, scalable with the ability to go up and bring back home runs. Tremendous play right there, and nothing feels better as an outfielder.
Now batting Jarren Duran. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. That clips the corner. Duran hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. The Red Sox trailing by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it here 3-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Volpe. Line of the pitch. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Kicks and deals. Out to short, Story. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
now the center field, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. There's a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swung on, belted. That one back there onto the warning track, and he hauls it in.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Yankees up by 3 here in the last half of the 3rd. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the 4th now in game number 1. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in New York. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Masataka Yoshida. The pitch. Just missed. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Left-hand batter waits. Right through there for a strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And a foul ball. And takes low for ball 1. Yoshida aboard here at first with nobody out. Right side. Soto going after it. And there's a run away.
Now batting the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Doubled in his first AB.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Kicks and fires. And another ball. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Popped out, foul ground first time through. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Yoshida ground second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So man aboard. Next to hit, Connor Wong. Flied to right his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The Yanks leading by 2. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Red Sox with an RBI double, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. game one of this wild card series. Stepping in, Oswaldo Cabrera.